Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host Sam, and we are here to talk about Manchester United going to Manchester City, hoping for a miracle. Yeah, they were hoping for a miracle, people. That never came. But anyway, we're here to talk about Manchester City 3, Manchester United 1 at the Etihad today. That's it. That's how the game came to an end. You know, in the beginning, to be honest, 8 minutes into the game, that crazy goal, and I'm like, you know, for the first time, I'm actually going to say Man United are going to do something here, you know. They can do something. But when you continue watching the game, I think 75 minutes of the game was played inside Manchester United's box. Around it, side of it, just there. 75 minutes of the game. Onana tried his tactics of wasting time. He did it so many times, like he did at Anfield. I wasn't really not surprised with what I was seeing, because I've seen it before. They did it with Liverpool. The only difference was this: they had Bruno Fernandes in this game rather than that game that they played. You saw they even dropped Harry Maguire. They put Evans and Varane, the same people that they used against Liverpool. So it was not like we are watching this for the it was never something that has happened. It was something we have seen before. Negative mentality. That's all what Erik ten Hag knows how to do. They're a bigger team, you know, this team. They're a bigger team, Manchester United. And it's funny that we're here talking about them, hoping that they can do something, but you can see that this is a really waste of time. So Man City broke the voodoo out of this game. Let me tell you one thing that Man City broke today. I heard it's a stat as well, like the Liverpool one yesterday. Manchester City have never beaten Manchester United if United scores first in a game. Today's United scored, by the way, what a goal, a sensational goal by Marcus Rashford. But at the end of the game, from then until to the end of the game, it was all but Manchester United running the game. They turned everything upside down. They put the pressure. They were hurting this team from start to finish. I watched this game expecting to see any result. There was nothing that United could do. Of course, there were some calls that we're going to talk about it, like, for example, the second goal that Phil Foden scored. Oh, was it the first goal? The first goal that Phil Foden scored. Before that, Kyle Walker tackles Rashford, and the ref doesn't do anything. And from then, that's where the first goal came from. We talk about consistency. We talk about the VAR. So many people were going crazy about Liverpool cheating Nottingham Forest because of something that has happened. We just seen something that is even more crazier than that, and nobody's talking about it. So many people are complaining about it, but nobody's talking about it. But also, let us be honest here. We cannot spend this whole game talking and blaming the players. That is actually not fair. To when you analyze this game, it's not even fair to blame the players. My questions are all morely over to the manager. I have so many questions for Erik ten Hag that I think I can write an entire book. Because this man somehow, every single time, whenever he's questioned by the media, whenever people speak anything against them, he comes for them. He was just fighting against Jamie Carragher, a pundit, for saying that Manchester United, they don't know what they're doing, we don't know their playing style, we don't know what they're giving. And somehow this guy thinks that whatever he's going to say will make sense. Can I tell you something that is crazy? We were told that Sheffield United, if this game continues, they are the team that has received the most shots in the Premier League this season than any other team before or since the Premier League started to where we are now. And Sheffield United, the team that comes after them from receiving shots, it's Manchester United. So it means Sheffield United are the very worst in terms of receiving shots. United are the second worst. From that. Somehow, when a manager, when a pundit comes in and talks about something like that, and the manager has the audacity on live television, goes and try to fight a pundit, you are not performing, man. Results of what we are expecting to see from you, you are not giving us. Somehow you have the energy to spend in talking about Jimmy Carroll. And the thing that even makes this even worse, I'm a Liverpool fan, it affects me. But I'm just a Liverpool fan. This guy somehow sees something that is not even happening on the pitch. We all, both rivals and Manchester United fans, can see that that team is terrible on the pitch. But somehow, give the mighty Eric Ten Hag the mic. And this man is coming to tell you that we are good, we are doing so well, we've done so. He drew against Liverpool, and this guy came out on live television and said, we have beaten Liverpool, we are better than Liverpool. There's something that this guy that I'm listening to, Coach Said, once said. He said sometimes in football you have to know your role. And I wonder, is that the fact, is that Manchester United manager Eric Ten Hag doesn't know how to know his role? Or maybe it's delusion that is in his head that is taking over everything that he can never say. Because sometimes the things that this guy talks about, you know, I feel like I don't, it's just disturbing. And I'm a rival fan. I'm supposed to be focusing on the title race, which by the way I'm going to start talking about it because Man City is next. They are going to Anfield. But how is that Eric Ten Hag is still the manager of Manchester United? With what he's showing us, with what we are seeing. Do you know something that I'm going to say that people might even make fun of me? People made Ole Gunnar Solskjaer a joke. They loved this guy. But with what I'm seeing, Ole was a better manager than Eric Ten Hag will ever be at Manchester United. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was a better manager to that Manchester United squad than what Ole Gunnar Eric Ten Hag will ever be in his entire career at United. With what I'm seeing, this is disgrace, to be honest. You can't tell me that your plan as a team is to make sure you hit the team on the counter, score the first goal, and try to be in your 18 area for the next until 90 minutes. Who has ever managed with that? Who has ever managed to create something with that? Playing negative football to that extent that it stinks. Who has ever managed to do with that? Let me tell you something that is even fun. Manchester City were not even playing their greatness here. It was not even the Manchester City we are used to. But somehow they got the job done. They even scored 3. With a team that had an entire plane. People talk about parking the bus. This guy parked an entire plane at their goalpost. But they could not do anything. It's crazy. Anyway, I just had to let that out because it's really, really, really irritating to be a watcher of football. I was irritated watching today's game. It was irritating to watch. One of the worst games I've ever seen. And I'm being honest about that. That is one of the worst games I've ever seen. But let's talk about Man City. Man City needed this. I have to believe going to halftime they were a little bit worried, to be honest. The fact that they had not managed to get the chances that they were creating to produce something. Haaland missed the sitter, which could have turned everything upside down. It only took Phil Foden, the guy that so many people talk about, and said that some Arsenal fans talk about that he can never come to the point of Saka. He can never be anywhere close to what Saka is capable of doing. This is what he did. Look at what Phil Foden did. Look at the performance. Look at the excitement of what he produced today. Anyway, I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section because Man City have cut that 4 points lead of your Liverpool to 1. They move a point closer. It's going to be exciting because their next game is coming to Anfield where they will play with Liverpool. If they win the game, they go on top of Liverpool. If they draw, it remains the same, but it gives advantage to Arsenal. By the way, Arsenal, which is playing Man City 2 weeks from next week. Talk about how exciting football has become. By the way, that game is at the Etihad, so I'm gonna be watching it like a hawk. It's exciting times, people. The title could be decided this month. The title race could be decided this month, and I'm all here for it. I'm all here for it. I'm here to enjoy it as much as I can, and I can't wait to see where we go. I'm hoping that as we talk here, my team is resting. They have 4 days to rest before the Europa thing. Remember, Champions League is back this week. So much is happening, people. I'm just excited. Click the like button, subscribe to the Connect. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Yesterday, Aston Villa beat Luton Town by 3 goals to 2. What an exciting game that one was. Luton, somehow, these guys, even though they go, if they're ever gonna go back to the championship, this is a team that we have to say that it was full of fighters. This team has fighters. They're fighting to the very end, and it's just exciting to watch. As well as today, Bournemouth beat Burnley. I think we can all agree that Burnley is done. Burnley is out of this Premier League, where they're done. They're packing their bags and they're going back where they're coming from. They are done. That's what I believe. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section, guys. Did you enjoy today's game? How irritating was it to watch that game? And what are you expecting to see? Click the like button, subscribe to the Connect, and this is the Football Connect, where football connect emotions. It all happens right here, people. I'm out. I'm Sam. See you on another one. Peace.